Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at noon. I'm Alexandra Carter. Construction begins today at the intersection of Wisconsin State Route 16 and County Highway M in West Salem. According to the Wisconsin Department of Transportation, the project will add new left turn lanes on Route 16, resurface County Highway M, and install new traffic lights. During construction, Route 16 will be reduced to one lane each way. County Road M will be closed for repaving. WisDOT expects the work to be completed by late August, weather permitting. The city of La Crosse is encouraging residents to sign up for several open committee and commission positions. There are currently openings on committees like the Heritage Preservation Commission, Housing Authority, and Economic and Community Development Commission. Applicants must be La Crosse residents, and some positions have specific work requirements. Each committee has different time commitments, including meeting monthly, quarterly, or even yearly. If you'd like to apply, we have a link with more information on news8000.com.
Well, good afternoon to you. We are looking at the possibility of scattered showers, sunshine, and some more of those showers coming back later on into the evening hours. In fact, maybe even a storm or two could be a part of this forecast. So we'll take a look at how this all plays out for you. Starting off with the light rainfall that has now moved off of Wisconsin Rapids and out to Green Bay and beyond. We'll be picking up some more scattered showers after a brief break into the afternoon. So we'll call it around 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Rainfall comes into the picture. Right now we're looking at temperatures widespread in the 70s. We're looking to get up into the low 80s for at least La Crosse. Your current dew points are in the 60s widespread with some 50s down to the south by Viroqua. Once we get into how this all looks for the winds, they are very light. You can see up to at least about 8 to 9 miles per hour. Your forecast for the plan for the day, La Crosse looking pretty good at 82 degrees with some showers coming back as I showed you. 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock into the evening hours for your evening commute, and 79 degrees for over in Eau Claire, where you're going to be seeing the same amount of rainfall possibly coming in at the 3 o'clock time into the evening hours. Back to you.
Thank you, Art. Beryl is punishing parts of Texas today after coming ashore between Galveston and Corpus Christi. It's now a tropical storm, but still packing a powerful punch. Omar Villafranca reports from Galveston.
Beryl's torrential rain quickly flooded streets in Houston. A few cars plowed through deep water, and at least one had to be pushed. Fierce winds also battered Sugar Land, Texas, after Beryl made landfall as a Category 1 hurricane. Storm surge rose to about 7 feet in areas just west of Galveston Bay.
For those of us that do live on the island, we're very well prepared in terms of the flooding.
In Houston, the mayor urged residents to prepare.
Our worst enemy is our complacency. We can't allow this storm to slip up on us.
A disaster declaration has been issued for more than 100 Texas counties. As the state's lieutenant governor warned, the storm's path will impact communities inland in addition to along the coast. With potential impacts as far south as Corpus Christi, residents along the Texas coast were boarding up windows in anticipation of Beryl.
Once you've been through one and you see the storm and the rain and the wind, you want to be sure you're prepared.
Just 2 weeks ago, Tropical Storm Alberto flooded the Corpus Christi area. Ryan Dunn manages a waterfront bar impacted by that storm and says he's concerned about losing business during what's expected to be a very active hurricane season.
It's just the beginning of the hurricane season, like the very beginning. So it puts us at a little bit of fear.
While the wind gets all the headlines, it's the storm surge that's the deadliest part of a hurricane. In fact, over the last decade, more than half of the deaths from hurricanes come from storm surge. Now, we're expecting anywhere from 4 to 7 feet of storm surge here, and then it'll continue raining, and then that rain will head up north. Omar Villafranca, CBS News, Galveston, Texas.
And over to the campaign trail, where President Biden is making it clear he is not going anywhere. In a live phone interview this morning on MSNBC, Biden said he doesn't care what party elites think. And in a letter to congressional Democrats, he wrote the voters and the voters alone decide the nominee of the Democratic Party, adding it's time for the question of how to move forward to end. But despite the president's efforts, the number of House Democrats saying Biden should step aside in the wake of his dismal debate performance last month continues to grow.
He looks very frail. His voice is very soft. It's not robust. And again, it is not how I perceive that. It's how the American people perceive it.
President Biden will be busy this week hosting a NATO summit and holding his first domestic solo news conference in 7 months. He also has a campaign event in the battleground state of Michigan on Friday. Wisconsin Senator Tammy Baldwin spent the holiday weekend crisscrossing through the state as part of her re-election bid. On Saturday, she was in Ozaukee County meeting with supporters. The Democratic senator is seeking her third term in office. She began her so-called Fired Up for Tammy tour on Thursday, and this campaign swing will end Sunday. Baldwin says she's meeting with voters to talk about defending our freedoms and to find solutions to kitchen table issues that matter the most to Wisconsin families. Baldwin will face Republican challenger Eric Hovde in November. Up next, we'll head to the ticket counter and find out whether the latest Minions movie had what it took to unseat Inside Out 2's box office reign.
Are you in need of a new driveway or parking lot? Call North Central Paving for all your asphalt needs. We specialize in paving, seal coating, repairs, crack filling, and new installation. Call North Central Paving today.
To me, it's the worst thing a parent can face. My daughter was pregnant and she was about to lose her baby. Because of the extreme abortion ban in her state, we were about to lose her as well. Doctors were not even allowed to help Mandy until she was near death. I'm conservative, but that makes no sense. An extreme abortion ban almost killed my daughter. A national abortion ban would be devastating for all families.
Asher Lasten Exteriors is committed to craftsmanship, innovation, and outstanding customer service as Western Wisconsin's trusted retractable awning and solar screen experts. Sonesta retractable awnings and solar screens protect you from the harsh sun. With over 150 fabrics to choose from and the largest sizes available, you can create shade to match your home and style. Save up to 22% with zero down and no interest or payments for up to 18 months with Sonesta retractable awnings, brought to you by Asher Lasten Exteriors.
Now's the time to get a great deal on taking care of your property. You need the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. so you can do it all and do it right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months, plus save up to $1,050.
Visit any of your local Johnson Tractor dealerships in Menominee, Baldwin, Osseo, and Arcadia.
Your home, a place of comfort and safety, could be trying to tell you something. Interior cracks, sloping floors, hard to open doors and windows are all signals of foundation failure that you can't ignore. At American Waterworks, we use modern techniques and warranted solutions to restore your peace of mind in your home. After all, your home's foundation issues won't get better with time, but it will with our proven solutions. Choose confidence, choose reliability, choose American Waterworks.
Is your gravel or dirt driveway migrating into your yard? Then it's time to call North Central Paving. Specializing in paving, seal coating, repairs, crack filling, and new installations, North Central Paving can handle all your asphalt needs. Call 608-781-4423 today to get your free estimate.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
Welcome back. Skydance Media and Paramount Global have agreed to merge in a deal worth around $8 billion. The move would end the Redstone family's longtime stewardship of Paramount. Both companies say they'll create a new Paramount, which they believe will be a next-generation media and technology leader. The merger is expected to be finalized next year, pending closing conditions. Paramount is the parent company of CBS News. Boeing has agreed to a tentative plea deal with the U.S. Justice Department in order to avoid a criminal trial related to the fatal 2018 and 2019 737 MAX crashes. According to a court filing last night, Boeing has agreed to plead guilty to 1 count of conspiracy to defraud the FAA and will enter a 3-year probation period. The company has also agreed to pay more than $243 million in additional fines and more than $400 million for new compliance and safety programs. The tentative deal must be approved by a federal judge. Just when you thought it was safe to go back into the water this summer, LEGO is unveiling its latest movie-themed set. The new nearly 1,500-piece set is based on the 1975 blockbuster Jaws. It features the main characters from the movie. It also includes the iconic Orca boat, along with a massive great white shark. There it is. The new set comes before the movie's 50th anniversary next year. And call it a summer of sequels and prequels. Despicable Me 4 went to the top of the holiday box office, hauling in more than $122 million domestically since it opened last Wednesday. Inside Out 2 took second place with $30 million over the weekend, and A Quiet Place Day 1 took in $21 million, dropping to the third spot. That wraps up your afternoon consumer news. As we head to break, here's a live look at the New York Stock Exchange. Stay with us. More news is next.
We need Katrina Shanklin in Congress.
She'll fight to restore women's rights to make our own healthcare decisions.
She'll use her experience to stop a national abortion ban.
And Katrina will protect our reproductive freedoms. I'm Katrina Shanklin, and I approve this message.
At Benedictine Living Community La Crosse, assisted living is about the freedom to choose the things you want to do while leaving the chores and home maintenance behind. We provide you the independence you desire while offering assistance when you need it most. The freedom to live the way you choose. This year, start enjoying the life that you deserve. A life where you come first. Experience the Benedictine difference. Benedictine Assisted Living Community La Crosse. Live fully. Live well.
Transform your home's exterior and boost curb appeal with River Valley Remodelers Next Generation Siding. Ascend Composite Cladding combines the look of real wood with superior performance, offering durability, energy efficiency, and foam backing. This first-of-its-kind solution ensures beauty, performance, and easy installation. For every siding job booked now until July 31st, we'll be donating $500 to the ORA Bike Playground Project right here in West Salem. River Valley Remodelers. Improve your home. Build our community.
We need Katrina Shanklin in Congress. I've seen her in action in the legislature, finding middle ground with both parties to get things done for workers and families. I trust Katrina to work for us in Congress.
I'm Katrina Shanklin, and I approve this message.
What is a hero? Not the kind from comic books and movies saving the day. We're talking about everyday heroes, those with a special kind of courage or ability, those saving the day, one person at a time. News 8 Now wants to find those heroes and thank them for bettering our community. Go to news8000.com, click on Features, then Hometown Heroes to nominate someone you feel is truly a hometown hero. There's been more than a few changes over the years. But if there's one thing that hasn't changed, it's our commitment. 70 years and counting. Thanks for watching.
U.S. military women deployed during times of combat are 53% more likely to experience chronic pain afterwards compared to service women exposed to less combat. That's according to a new study published in JAMA Boston. Researchers also note higher levels of chronic pain reported by female family members of combat-exposed service women. A new study finds women exposed to fine particulate matter in the air prior to beginning in vitro fertilization were nearly 40% less likely to give birth. Australian researchers conducted the first of its kind study to analyze the effects of pollution on all stages of IVF. They found women exposed to pollution 3 months and also 2 weeks before egg retrieval had lower birth rates. And more new research published in The Land finds people who walk regularly have less low back pain. About 700 people with lower back pain participated. Those who followed a walking plan that included 30-minute brisk walks 5 times a week were significantly less likely to report low back pain compared to participants who did not walk. Those were some of today's top health headlines. Taking a live look outside, Art is in next with a look at our forecast.
Are you thinking of building or remodeling? With on-site designers and many different styles to choose from, Beyer Cabinets will help make your dream a reality. From kitchens to baths, mantles, and laundry rooms, if you can dream it, we can build it. Stop in to Beyer Cabinets today.
When you're injured in an accident, one mistake
could cost you a lot of money.
Nobody knows bikers and the law like Hupy and Abraham.
They know how to get you all the money that you deserve.
It costs nothing for you to contact Hupy and Abraham, and they will never take a fee unless they win your case.
They got me way more than I thought I would get. Hupy and Abraham mean business.
Call Hupy and Abraham right now. Tell the insurance company you mean business.
Is it time for new carpet in your home or business? Then it's time to visit Carpets to Go. As Wisconsin's premier flooring sales, Carpets to Go has the best in selection and name brands. There's a lot to consider when choosing the best carpet for you. With a tremendous selection and expert advice, you won't go wrong. Tile flooring adds beauty and style to any area. It's low maintenance and resistant to scratches and stains. With free estimates and design, financing and installation available, there's no better choice than Carpets to Go at their convenient location in Onalaska.
Did you realize 90% of roofs are replaced before they need to be? With roof costs doubling in the past 5 years, there is a better solution. What if I told you there's a way to extend the life of your roof while also providing extra protection against hail, UV rays, high winds, water, and granule loss? Go Nano is a roof treatment that uses nanotechnology to extend the life of your roof 5 to 15 additional years and is 80 to 90% less expensive than replacing your roof. Contact Clear Choice today for your free roof evaluation or to learn more.
Are you thinking of building or remodeling? With on-site designers and many different styles to choose from, Beyer Cabinets will help make your dream a reality. From kitchens to baths, mantles, and laundry rooms, if you can dream it, we can build it. Stop into Beyer Cabinets today.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows, installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
Download the News 8000 app today.
Welcome back to you and good afternoon. As we take a look here, we know that Beryl made landfall this morning, and today we have some showers and storm activity. We have a typical July weather pattern going for this week where we have those highs getting into the upper 80s and the lower 90s. Here's Beryl right here after making landfall. I'll go a little bit wider. You can see how wide that those outer bands are getting now, all the way out in Louisiana, extending into portions of Mississippi. In fact, we'll take a little gander here as we go into following this tropical storm. I should say Category 1 as at least as it hit Houston today, and that's where all that flooding came from. And that continues on now, getting into just the northwestern corner of Louisiana, getting into as a tropical storm. Then it moves on and gets into the grand circulation across the United States, heading towards St. Louis and Cincinnati, and then towards Cleveland, Ohio. You can see it still has a little punch to it as well, driving through Cleveland and then making a little turn just before it swipes near our southwestern corner, and then makes a turn all the way in towards, say, Michigan and then Buffalo, as well as portions of Toronto. Then it gets in the general circulation again as a remnant low, and then kind of moves off to the northeast and into the Atlantic. For us here locally, well, we'll pick up some temperatures holding on to the 70s in the low 80s, possibly for some locations. But the big rainfall comes in around the 3 o'clock hour, as you can see. Then it begins to swipe down all the way down to Eau Claire, and eventually kind of stretches down to portions of also La Crosse in the form of a light storm, perhaps coming in for about 5 to 10 minutes, and up and out it goes. We go into Tuesday, though, 2:15. You're starting to see a lot of rainfall now, the cloud cover associated with Beryl. And then once that gets out of the way, we go to Wednesday. You see that moisture is kind of cutting out to the east again, but we still have some remnant low showers coming in from the north, and that continues to press into our area. So we'll have a little bit of wet with some light to near moderate rainfall coming in for Wednesday. It'll be mostly shower activity. As we get into the rain amounts expected today, though, less than 1/10 of an inch, maybe up to 1/10 of an inch in some cases. Take a look at areas by Bosco, up to about 1/2 an inch down to 1/4 of an inch, and then we can widen that out a little bit more. You can see a lot of that rainfall is going to come in. I wanted to show you this one because this model is saying that we could see rainfall down by Prairie du Chien up to about 3/4 of an inch, and you can see that batch of rainfall that's associated with that, and all the way up to Ladysmith, at least up to 1/4 of an inch or so. But everybody else still stays pretty much in the same volume about 1/10 of an inch or less. As far as Wednesday is concerned, you can see we're probably getting into at least maybe near an inch to about 1/2 an inch in some cases, but look what Burroughs is putting down on the ground there. That's about 5 inches of rainfall plus in some cases, and that's going to be a lot of trouble for a lot of folks. We get into the river levels here. What's going on now? The river levels are receding. You're seeing at least Wabasha and Winona. They're now in the minor flood stage. All these other places crested on Friday last week, and then you're seeing La Crosse and the minor stage level for areas by McGregor. They're going to be getting down to at least by the end of this week down into the minor flood stage levels. Yeah, the temperature's right there. We'll get up to about 82 degrees today. Then you'll see as we go into the 7-day forecast, 8-day forecast here, we're looking at 80s abound, and then we get into the midweek, and then things change where we get into warmer conditions where those 80s and 90s are on the way.
All right, yeah, not seeing quite as many rain icons on your forecast.
Yeah, I know. Took them out.
Good news. Thank you so much.
Sure.
Coming up, a 50-year-old time capsule reveals a small town's past. What surprises did residents find inside, and what message will they send to the future? We'll tell you when we come back.
4th of July savings are going on right now at Home Furniture. Get up to an extra 15% off sale prices. This 7-piece room package is just $17.99, and this dining set is just $9.49. Hurry in. The 4th of July savings won't last long at Home Furniture.
Ever have one of those days? Yeah, one of those days. We're here to make your day brighter. Q Ultra's A+ accounts, turning bad days into A+ days. Say hello to convenience and security with online and mobile banking, contactless debit cards, and mobile wallet. Plus, better rates, no minimum balance, and no fees. Make every day an A+ day. Open your account online today or stop by your local Ultra office. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life, one stress-free day at a time.
I'm traveling the country today, just talking to everyday Americans, seeing if they'll make the switch from fossil fuels to geothermal heating and cooling. Have you ever considered using geothermal to fight climate change?
No. Somebody said we were going to be frozen over by now. What do you see?
Well, I did an energy audit on your house. Do you want to see it?
Can we turn the clock back? Save me all this money?
It sounds like I've convinced you to consider the fight against climate change.
That's a secondary benefit, but I mean, you know, I don't mind saving 40 grand.
Masterforce pressure washers help you get outdoor cleaning done fast. From cleaning dirt off driveways or removing mildew from fences with the assorted spray tips. And with the foam cannon, washing your car or boat is a breeze. This 2,000 PSI pressure washer is $177.99 after rebate. Need more power? This 2,500 PSI pressure washer is $239.99 after 11% rebate at Menards. #1 in customer satisfaction among home improvement retailers, according to J.D. Power.
Save big money at Menards.
Right now at Home World Rugs, get 15% off Area Rug sale prices with many different patterns, sizes, and shapes to choose from. And Area Rug experts in every showroom to help you find the perfect rug. 15% off Area Rugs at Home World Rugs.
The News 8 Plus app. Local news on your time. You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
While America celebrated the Declaration of Independence, the community of Bel Air, Maryland also celebrated the town's 150th anniversary. Ashley McDowell was at Shamrock Park for the celebration of the past.
This one I don't remember. Kathy and Tom carefully reflect on newspaper articles from 1974.
So this talks about my mom and what she was doing for the centennial.
Articles that were buried in a time capsule 50 years ago by their parents in Shamrock Park when the citizens celebrated the town of Bel Air's 100-year anniversary.
I was really surprised. I didn't think we were going to see anything that our parents had put in there.
For Bel Air's 150th celebration, treasures that are frozen in time were unearthed.
50 years ago, they buried this time capsule, and on it there was a plaque, and it said that it was to be opened today, July 4th. But unfortunately, it was buried in the front of our band shell behind us, underneath brick. We had to have a mason out to bring it out.
The capsule didn't weather the storms.
And sometimes that water must have breached the seal, and the box was full with an inch or two of water.
Town clerk Michael Krantz says items were taken out of the capsule a couple months early to dry out what could be preserved.
While many items didn't make it, there is an array that did, slipped into plastic baggies for people to observe and reflect.
I don't know if you can see it here, but there was a cassette tape that somebody left to their family member that unfortunately got ruined by the storm water.
A new capsule is being filled and will be sealed up at the end of the year and placed in Town Hall, not to be opened until July 4th, 2074.
Stay with us. We'll have one more check of your forecast when we return.
Chart your career with a welding position at Chart Industries. Do you have a year or more of welding experience? Starting wages up to $35 per hour. We have the job for you. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
Stella Jones Corporation in Bangor has immediate openings and wants you to apply. They say this job takes grit, attention to detail, and ability to work as a team. Stella Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today. $2,500 hiring bonus.
Improving your home, improving your life with a better bathroom. In just a day or two, you can enjoy a wonderful new tub or shower that is attractive, easy to care for, and safe. New fixtures, shelves for storage, and grab bars for safety. Be safe, be happy, enjoy bathing again. Be even happier with everything new. Comfort Height toilet, vanity, sink, faucet, mirror, light, and new flooring. Call or visit the board store for a prompt free estimate. Get more for less today and every day.
Does your child have sleep disorders, ADHD, ADD, speech issues, or mouth breathing? These are a few symptoms of a myofunctional disorder. If left untreated, it can cause disrupted sleep, TMJ pain, snoring, and other health problems. At Allen Dental, our myofunctional therapist will develop a plan to retrain the face, mouth, and throat muscles, leading to better sleep, mouth alignment, and nasal breathing, which has so many benefits for overall health. Contact Allen Dental today to schedule your appointment.
Chart your career with a welding position at Chart Industries. Do you have a year or more of welding experience? Starting wages up to $35 per hour. We have the job for you. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
Celebrating 70 years, we're News 8 Now.
All right, we're looking at 80s mostly for this week, and then 90s may strike as well. A few showers here and there, nothing significant. As we get into, say, Saturday, the weekend looks pretty good, even though some showers, maybe a thunderstorm or two popping in. That gets out of the way with more sunshine to finish out your weekend.
All right, heating up for sure. Nice to see it. Thank you, Art.
Yeah.
And thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at noon. We will see you back here tonight. Until then, enjoy your Monday.